So welcome to a new episode of Lifts and Leaders by Interlift. And today I'm joined by someone who has shaped the international growth and innovation spirit of the industry. And we are really keen that he's here. Schäfer Group is a well-known company within the industry. And they're known for high quality operating panels, a very elegant design and smart technology. And Michael Gubisch, or Michael Gubisch, as we say in Germany. Michael is right now here with us. He's with the company since 2002. And since then, the company is part of his story. And so it is in this podcast. And right now, he is managing director. He's here. He's joining us at Lifts&Leaders. Hi, Michael. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Denise. And thank you, of course, all the people which are hearing us later on. Thank you. Nice to having me here.
Yeah. So we start with kind of a personal introduction and your path into the industry. And we're talking about Schäfer.
Yeah.
And so what brought you into this company, or even above, into the elevator industry?
Okay. Yeah, that's a long story. We don't have the time, but being now in the industry for almost 25 years and being managing director of the Schäfer Group, I think it's more than 20 years already. Actually, I was on my way between two parts in the world, and then I landed in Sigmaringen, which is pretty much in the south, so close to Swiss border. And then I started with the industry, and to be honest, I since first day I really love it. I really love it, and I'm sure with all your other people are sitting here that you guys they will say exactly the same. So we are a family. Everybody knows each other. You know, we come together worldwide. Everybody, same people, same products. You know, we have also a very, very international product. And I like it. I like it a lot.
So Schäfer is also a member, founding member of the association, and also for founding Interlift.
Yes.
And so it was where everything began. So was there a special moment for you where you said, okay, I'm exactly right here where I belong?
Maybe it's a journey. Maybe it's, of course, it's one step by step. Let's call it that way. And I remember. I think it's now 12th or 13th show I'm doing, and I see all the things, all the booths, and I see, of course, people, and also I see generations. Even today, we got a couple of older people with Schäfer. They were dominating our company 20 years back, but now they are retired, of course. And yes, it's an interesting thing between people coming together, products going to be development. Yeah, in the past it was more elevators are more, or lifts, as we say in Europe, are more mechanical. Now in between more electromechanical, and now it's becoming with all the IoT. You must hear that from other people are saying this one. Yeah, it's step by step. Huh? It's becoming more part of the total building, right? With all the things, sustainability, energy consumption, and usage of the lift. We do the panels where you press, and we always say that's the business card of the lift, because this is the only thing people interfere with the elevator. I want to go from this to this to this, and I, with all the vandalism, protection, disabled. So this is all our stuff.
Yeah,
I love it.
You fascinating.
Must feel it,
Yeah. And before we again dive deeper into the DNA of Schäfer and Schäfer Group, so we still stay at your personal career. And so what really is also interesting to us is what experience have shaped you most as a leader when you lead the company?
Well, I'm always coming from an international background, right? I was working for bigger companies. My first company was an English one. My second was an American, and then I came to a smaller Swabian company. So maybe I brought the internationality with me somehow, right? And I remember when I started in Schäfer, there was only one person really speaking a proper English. And now we have 23 nations inside Schäfer, right? 23 nationalities. And it's great. I love it. It's great. There is one exception when it's come down to football. Then, of course, this is you have to be careful what you are saying. You know, when the Spanish against the Germans, so you rather not raise the topic of football at all. But the rest is perfect. That's perfect. Yeah?
Okay.
So I came with the international background, and I was responsible for the growth international. We have offices or production China, Canada. In Germany, of course, several sites, then Italy, Spain. Yeah, that's it. That's us.
Wow. So you are known for you just described it, the innovative and control display systems, which everybody has contact when he is in the elevator. So what's the guiding philosophy behind your company's work?
Yeah, of course. When it comes down to regulation, right? And you know, we deliver a lot quite outside of Europe, right? And of course we know all the regulations, which is, you know, some of them are based on European regulation, but for example, North America is totally different. And we know them all regarding our products, right? And then sometimes, because, you know, I'm also part of the VFA, you know, I'm also part of the board, maybe we can also help the industry to move in the right direction, right? To take care for this regulation and to always in the usage of the final passenger at the end. Huh? Especially in terms of disabled people, right? And this is what we are doing.
Thank you. So one thing that is also interesting is when you look at the history of Schäfer Group, it started as a traditional small German family-owned business company. And right now, as you already mentioned, it's truly a global brand. So how did you turn this strong German SME into a global brand?
Yeah, so, okay. This was not only my work. This is the work of, or this is the result of the team. Always, there's always a team behind, right? And the spirit and also becomes on a very solid product, right? Very solid product. Listen to the customer needs, following the regulations, and then we go with some of our customer to these individual places abroad, right? And the rest is just, we never thought about the second step. It's always step by step. Huh? You follow the business actually, which is maybe the official term for that. Huh?
Is it in the core, in the heart, still a family business, even if it has grown so much?
Part of. And, you know, being a component manufacturer, of course, you have to look to other markets. If you sit down and wait until the world is changing around you, maybe it's too late. So the best idea is always you pack your bag and you go wherever it's needed. Huh?
We go into the technology shaping tomorrow. So Schäfer isn't just about the buttons you see and
not buttons
the
anymore
panels.
No,
it's smart
we
technology.
Call it solutions. Smart solutions.
Connected, smart systems and solutions. So what's behind these terms or buzzwords?
Yeah, of course, these are buzzwords, of course, and behind that is a lot of technology, right? It's a lot of. I remember when I joined the company, I would say we were 80% mechanical orientated, right? But now
it was a button you pressed and then it went from ground to 5. But right now
it's pre-wired, it's smart, the bus system, right, with all the regulations and so on, lots of technology, IoT. Yeah, don't ask me if I would know 10 years back that we are where we are right now. It's for sure not, but again, step by step, and we follow the request.
And how important is the user experience within that system?
Quite a lot. Again, being involved in that, for us, the user are, of course, we sell to the lift companies, but at the end, our products are going to be used by the people which are riding the lifts, right? Which the passengers. So we have a lot of connections to the disabled people, and then, of course, to find out the situations in stations, in football stadiums. They're sometimes quite critical, and and we have to admit lots of areas around the world. It's not just Germany where it's a big difference between a nice mansion of rich people and a poor situation on a metro station, right? And we have elevators there, or lifts, as we say. We have lifts there, and there's lifts there.
So, from your perspective, is there anything that other industries could learn from the lift industry, from yours?
Wow, I wouldn't. No. This would be maybe too much. It's too much.
Because I thought that's so much precision and accuracy and yeah.
I think, as we always call the lift industry, is a niche market, right? The niche market always, it contains, okay, it's not easy for others to join the market. And it's in the same way, especially smaller companies like us or medium-sized companies, to go to other markets, right? We tried it on a very strategic way to find other market sectors. But actually, the result of this process, we invented a new product for us for the lift industry. So it's and we have a lot of things to do. I think it's for all the suppliers and lift manufacturers. We have a lot of things to do to follow all the things what's going to happen over the next couple of years. You know, with all the standards, ISO standards now, it's ahead of us. It keeps us busy. But you know, on the strategic, of course, we should also watch what's going to happen in 10 years time. But if you would ask me, 10 years time, I don't know.
You don't know
For
what
2 years,
will be.
maybe I have a clear picture. 10 years, nobody knows.
Okay. So what project or topic currently excites you the most?
The most? I personally like it a lot, and sometimes I'm getting involved in very famous and very special projects where lifts are involved in. We talked about a project the other day where, for example, in a very expensive situation in Dubai, for example, then the people are coming in the lift with their cars, and you know, in Dubai you have fancy cars, very loud, and then they bring the car, the motor is still on, the engine is still on, to the top floor. Which is a lot of, let's say, you have to think about many things, about the exhaust, about the loudness, right? The shaft is like a, like a guitar.
Yeah.
So this excites me quite a lot. But also as we said, and many other things, you know, for example, in Germany, all the stations are converted for disabled people, right? We have done a lot of things so far, but there are many projects ahead of us. So sometimes I like the excitements of the special projects, but also I like it also to talk to disabled people or because of the usage of the elevator.
So it's a huge range.
Yeah, it's a
huge
range. Yeah.
Wow, but very interesting. From luxurious cars to disabled person. That's quite a
huge range.
Big range.
Exactly.
So if you had young talents listening to you, because there's always a lack of talents, and you need young talents. What advice would you give to those entering to the lift industry today?
Yeah. It's interesting, because I have also a 20-year-old daughter, and of course with the young people, they like, of course, the brands like Apple and the jewelry, like you guys, the Prada and whatever. And the lift industry is more robust. It's more the
and they need the lifts only for their selfies.
Sometimes it's a long bridge to but again, when you're in, and I mean, each industry has his own spirit, and it's what we like it, especially when a company of our size, when you are good and the company is a solid company, you can get in a position of really taking care of projects, or you can also travel with us. For example, we have when you open up the company in Canada, we said, okay, who wants to go to Canada? It's not easy to find someone to go for a couple of months to Canada, right?
You have to have the right age and the right situation
and
within your family.
I told them, you're definitely coming back with as a different person. And it's, going abroad, going on travel, it opens your mind.
Could be a big chance for somebody.
It is. And we do it quite a lot because of all the subsidiaries we have.
So what describes the elevator industry to you in 3 words, for example,
cool.
or your
3
company?
Words. I'm the person of many words, but only 3 words. It's exciting. Of course, we have a lot of things to work on because technology moves on, same as regulations. But again, what motivates me every day is let's keep the ball rolling, or I'm always look for the next challenge. Right? So this wakes me up every morning.
That's great. Cool. So what can we expect from Schäfer the next years?
Yeah. As I said earlier, with this IoT thing, everything becomes now, transparent, and the status of our components can be we can send information, especially push button. I'm good, or I'm because of vandalism. I should be changed. I should be switched into new components, whatever. This is now it becomes the IoT level. So all the components talk to each other.
Okay. Any other innovation we should keep an eye on?
Come to our stand and find out. We have lots of innovation, lots of things, and of course, with all the people just watching us, come and see us. Double check the website. And we have lots of. We have not just we have a bright spectrum of the things we are providing, and a lot of things to come.
Thank you,
sure.
Thank you very much, Michael, for joining us and for your insightful and inspiring conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you for being part of Lifts&Leaders by Interlift. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being here, and Denise, wish you all the luck.
Thank you, Michael.
Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Ciao.